Hermana, el África te llama hoy más que nunca. La miel, el río, el agua llegarán a tu cuerpo y sentada en tu trono como reina sabrás que Yemayá te anda buscando para endulzar con mieles tu palabra. Ahora el Ifá moverá tu camino. Ahora es Orula quien llama a tu sendero mientras yo te mando este repicar de tambores, este mandato ciego de mi entraña, porque esta música del verso también es un tambor de sacramento que no se cantará en Lucumi, que no se cantará en Arara, pero es mi tambor de sacramento y él sabe siempre dónde va.
The Black Atlantic, or the Afro-Atlantic religions, are a set of traditions with a shared past, an ongoing dialogue among themselves, and a shared context of the slave trade, colonialism, and enterprise amid racial marginalization. The Black Atlantic religions of Cuba, like those of Brazil and Haiti, are internally divided by ethnically named traditions known as nations. The Lukumi nation of Cuba corresponds to the Yoruba people of West Africa and to the Nago nations of Brazil and Haiti. Now, the Lukumi tradition is the Cuban tradition with which we're concerned today. In some dialects of the contemporary Yoruba language of West Africa, the term Lukumi will be recognized easily as a form of Olukumi, which means my friend. In Cuba, the Lucumi gods are generally known as orichas, but are also called saints. These names include Chango, who's the god of thunder and lightning, Ogun, the god of war and iron, Yemaya, the goddess of the sea, there's Ochun, the goddess of sweet waters or rivers, Obatala or Obatala, who is a god of purity, age, and wisdom, and Babaluaye, a lord of pestilence, and so forth. Each Oricha has his or her own visually exciting and captivating iconography of symbolic objects, as well as favorite foods, colors, numbers, and mimetic dances. So, for example, Chango's identifying colors are red and white, as you see on this object. His identifying number is 6. His identifying emblem every place is a double-headed axe or a double-bladed axe. His favorite food is the ram, and his salutation is Kawo Kabiesile. Hence, one of his songs that are sung when he's being invoked is Kawo 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 Kabiesile o. Kawo 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 Kabiesile o. All right.
together, make it like we call rhythm. But in my case, I will call a prayer. Anytime that we worship orishas, we pray in the same times. We pray for the power of thunder, that's like Shango music. See, that's the light. That's the light. See, that's the power of the thunder. There is thunder. Of course, coming with a dance. There's no dance, there's no music without dance. We all come together. That's one spirit.
El segundo. El uno. Cae ahí. Acá. La acá. Entonces ahí tú vas con buscando el retruque entre la malla y la base. Y el bajo ese.
So Arara is practiced a religion on the island of Cuba with many similarities to Lukumi. The religion has a pantheon of deities called Foluses, as we call Orishas in Lukumi. But there's an important connection between Arara and Lukumi that has to do with one particular Folu, or Orisha. He's known as with a number of names: San Lazaro, Babaluaye, and in Arara, Asohano, and Atimae. The connections here are so strong that in Lukumi worship that Arara songs are sometimes sung. Arara music is some of the most, in my opinion, intricate and beautiful within the Afro-Cuban folklore. Unlike most Afro-Cuban drumming, Arara often uses a 4-bar or 6-bar bel clave pattern, which ties into what we just talked about in the last lecture. So this makes a more complex phrasing in Arara drumming and music. So, for example, the 4-bar bell pattern is
Thank you. to sing this with one voice here, that the insurgents are actually the scholars from a Western academic tradition, or at least deeply influenced by that tradition. That there is what we could call an indigenous, a self-sufficient tradition.
So who has the right to say this has to be me? That's what it means. This is not Spanish, this is not English, this is a religion, there is a poetry. And you have the dominion in this language to express yourself, whatever you want to say.
You're right. We on the outside have this privilege of calling on the ancestors in creative ways, but in Cuba that expense comes with the eroding of traditions, either through commercializing or through protectionism, right? And the interesting thing that I find is that the body is able to have this double register of meaning all the time, right? And so,
well, the priest in me is traditional and wants to maintain our dances, right, and our singing and our drumming, right, in a strictly traditional context, and because of this idealized nostalgia that we have for our ancestors and so on and so forth, we don't want any change, right? As a matter of fact, we condemn change. Where does the scholar come in, right? Where does the professional dancer come in, right? And then how does this other sector eventually come back in and affect, because it's basically what we've seen with the conjunto folklórico.
Exactly.
Okay, right? How has this, what we were talking about yesterday about John's translations, right? How has this new interpretation or this openness created by Fernando Ortiz's fortunate / unfortunate folklorization of our religion, right? How do we interact and how do we negotiate, right? These differences that we're seeing and the influences coming back into the practice from the more contemporary creativity.
Ya yo mo abere daga po mi owo la ofu oyare ya lo de agwere mi owo la ofu oyare ya lo de agwere akete bombo oya e pa akete bombo